He got Spider-Man and Green Goblin in there. Wonder Woman. Oh, no damn Wonder Woman. It's trans Wonder Woman.
Let's get into it. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, the Cosplay Poet, and this is season 3 of Some Things Must Be Heard, episode 2. And I'm here with my guy, Marlon Mack.
Hey, Marlon Mack in the building. Hey, I'm excited, cosplay. I'm ready to chat it up. It's been a minute since since we linked up, so I'm excited. I know you always come with some fire questions, and it's an entertaining time, so I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go. So I usually start off with my icebreaker, which is 2 truths and a lie. So I was fucking up earlier talking about 2 lies and the truth.
Right.
Look, my bad. But today I want to start with this conversation that I had yesterday with 2 musicians, because you're a guy, right? Okay. So I'm gonna get a guy's point of view, and you be keeping it real with me.
I do. I keep 100.
So they were saying, now I'm talking about drinking water. Just drinking water, just on a normal, just drinking water.
Okay.
Because I drink a lot of water. And they like, yeah. And I said, when you're sick, that's the first thing you should do is drink water.
Yeah.
Flush your system.
Flush your system out.
So the guy's response was, yeah, you got to drink water, get some medicine, get some pussy. Now they say that's the order. And I just want to know, is this the order that men go in when they sick? Yeah. And then he says, now, if you go in that order and it don't work, now make sure you eat it, because you got to get the nutrients. He said, but if you go in that order and it don't work, then you got to go to the doctor. And I'm like, so the doctor is the last step?
The doctor's the last. I ain't never heard it put in that order. But that kind of makes sense. Like that make
well, hold on, Magic is off camera, y'all, and he's like, no, it's the other way. You gotta get the pussy first.
Get the pussy first.
He said you gotta get the nutrients first. Then drink the water. Wash it down.
But if you sick, do they want to get to you? Can I even get it? It is the medicine. It is the medicine. All right,
it is the medicine.
Right. Drink from the fountain you use. I can see that. All the herbs and spices in there, mug.
This is so wild.
But yeah, definitely water, medicine. Yeah, some food and some sleep. That'd be great.
I was like, oh, so I'm in the car. I'm like, okay, so I gotta get water, then I gotta get the dick. And they like, wait, no, you skipped the step. You didn't get the medicine.
You didn't get the medicine. Dang, you skipped the step. You gotta get the medicine.
So I'm like, oh man, that was a wild conversation.
I think when it comes to men, we just want to heal up so we can, get back in the right way that like we want to.
Yeah. So I was like, well, is getting the vagina, is that because the woman is nurturing, so she's gonna take care of you? Is it's the whole of it? And they like, yeah, it's part of it. She got the nutrients. Like, we need to. I'm like, yeah, that's wild.
Love and nutrients. I like it. They're not off. I'm gonna let them have it.
That's why. So we usually jump in and we talk about what industry you're in and what you have going on, and we're still gonna hit on those things, but. You've interviewed before with us. So this is your second time here. So what has changed since you have been on Some Things Must Be Heard podcast? I know you, I see you hosting a lot at...
I've been at the Neighbor's Place.
At Neighbor's Place. Yeah. So Marlon had invited me out to perform at Neighbor's Place, and it was a good time. He's been hosting a lot, so tell us about that.
Yeah, so I developed a really good relationship with this bar called the Neighbor's Place on the south side of St. Louis. And they've allowed me to host events for them. They come up with an idea, or they'll allow me to come up with an idea, and it's a great space. They let me host it. They even start letting me book the people.
Okay.
And if they have an event, I'm like, all right, since I'm hosting it, maybe you could get these 2 other people. We could put them in, and it'll be a bigger show. Like with the poetry,
right?
She ain't have no openers. I'm like, I know 2 people who can open up for this person. This would be lit. We can make it a longer show for the audience. And yeah, I've been having fun with it. In this industry, especially when it comes to comedy and hosting, in my opinion, hosting's a a little bit more difficult than comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the comedy, I'm just up there doing my set.
Right.
With hosting, I gotta curate
It's
the vibe,
the whole right.
Make sure everybody entertained, walk around, feel it out, try to, just you're moving around way more than I am. I'm just okay. I got 10 minutes on stage. I'm just gonna do that and get off.
No,
but,
you like
yeah.
Da, 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 da. You are the go-to person.
For real, looking for the owner. Like, am I doing okay?
Right.
Is this what you want? This is what it's supposed to look like?
Or this is happening, and I need to know how you want this handled.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like,
yeah.
Some people in the back about to fight. What you want to do about that?
Yeah. One thing I have, so with the mic that I run, one thing that I have said to my host consistently is one thing about it is you have to be on time because you set the tone. So from the time people walk in, you are the person that everybody's going to see, everybody's going to go to. You are the person that everybody knows is essentially in charge of the event for the night. So before they look for an owner, they're going to come to you as soon as you step off their stage and say, blah, 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 I need this, or how do I do that? Or who do I go to if I want to sign up? Or, whatever the question is, they come to you. So if you come in there, even if you have a bad day, that shouldn't carry. Once you cross over that threshold, you straight into host. You straight into entertainer mode.
Yeah, I agree.
You set the whole thing, the whole vibe for the show. If it's off with you, or if you're not approaching the mic enough to let people know, hey, if it's like, say the show is starting at 7, right? Mm-hmm. The doors open at 7, but the show doesn't actually officially start till 8. You should be up letting people know, shop with the vendors, how much time they have left. This is how you sign up. Because if you're not communicating, then there's chaos running in the back. No, and there's people thinking that it's dysfunction where really you just didn't guide the crowd.
Yeah, and you can't be trying to show up like the same time as the artist trying to show up.
No,
you early. You're not even on time. You early. And if you're on time, you better be on time. If it started at 7, you need to be there at 7 so we can get this stuff going. And that
if you're a host or a vendor, you should be at least 30 minutes early to everything.
I agree.
And it's because the person that's curating the show, if it's not you, might have notes for you that you need to know before you get up there.
No, facts. Absolutely.
Everything changed on show day.
Because I'm trying to make sure everybody's here, first of all. It's everybody here. Like when we did that, I'm like, okay, I'm here. Okay, imagery's here. All right. Okay, we get a little close. Where Rachel at? The other person. Like, all right, everybody's here. I'm checking in with the owner of the venues, the headliner, because I ain't got no line on the headliner.
Yeah.
All right, he upstairs. All right, cool. Or he not going to be here. Or by the time the third poet gets off stage, he should be arriving. At least I know. You got to know. Yeah, it's entertaining though. It's a job, but I enjoy it. It's entertaining. Yeah. Luckily I ain't had no mishaps with hosting just yet.
That's good.
Yeah, so.
But you're a comedian, so you're a comedian. You are in front of a large group on the daily with your day job. Mm-hmm. So you're always public speaking, and it's kind of second nature for you at this point, I'm sure.
No, yeah, it is. It is. I can go and improv some stuff in front of people real quick, especially when I'm motivated to do it. And having the audience is motivation for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, so you've been hosting a lot more since then. What else have you? What else has been new?
Oh yeah, I ain't talked about hosting at the Helium. So I've been having opportunities to host for people at the Helium, and that's mostly me, just reaching out, trying to see if I can get in and
networking.
Yeah, basically me networking, reaching out, or sometimes people come across me on TikTok or Instagram, and they see, hey, you be at the Helium, you fun, some people like, yeah, let me come do that. I'll probably ask for like 10-minute set, and they'll ask me to host it. So that's been
insane. And
it's cool to be in front of different crowds. Like that last crowd I did was like 97% white people.
Trying to sing on folk song to smoke, y'all.
I'm around this all the time. Only people smoking in my basement. Performing for different audiences, like white crowds, and my jokes still hit. So I'm lucky enough for my little niche, it hits for like everybody. It don't even matter race. It's like my niche jokes just be hitting with people most.
But it resonates because you bring you, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're not bringing you to what you're doing, it's not gonna hit regardless of who you're talking to.
You gotta have some truth to it. All great stories got some truth, and people know. They will know if you really faking it. They'll know. And it's the difference between like just writing a joke that's just extremely fabricated versus part of this happening in real life. I know how to make it funny. Mm-hmm. So people be knowing.
Yeah, most of the people, some of my favorite famous comedians, they so real, they raw. You know,
Yeah.
like Eddie Murphy when he did Raw.
Yeah.
Fire. Fucking
That's one of the best stand-ups of all time, man.
Dave Chappelle, like he's so real with his comedy. It's like you gonna get the punchline, you gonna get the jokes, but he telling you history, he telling you like so much shit and how he breaks that shit down that is so fire to me. And but then you also have people like Richard Pryor who just raw with how they saying every fucking thing, like flat out it happened like this, like oh you niggas, you know, like
them comedians specifically is like they could tell a story and then hold your attention and then the punchline hits. And so
that's
I
what
remember I had to like low key explain that it'd be weird when you was like, well, who you think is a veteran comedian and they try to critique you on something, you be like, I needed them to be quiet for that part. They was like they were quiet. I was like, I was telling the story. It's supposed to be quiet.
Right. I need them to listen and zone in on this shit.
Now when I finish the story, did they laugh? Yeah, all right.
Right.
You supposed to know this.
Right.
You supposed to know this. Yeah.
Structure.
My friend. It was supposed to be quiet for that. Then I finish it, they laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Dave Chappelle, he could tell a story. He would be locked in, and then the twist he'll give, I'd be like, dang.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all a fun fact. Dave Chappelle and I share the same birthday, August 24th.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I can see his Virgo energy for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I fuck with him, but I think that's why his structure is the way it is, though. That's why he has mastered it the way he has. You know, because that attention to detail is everything to a Virgo, and you can tell he just get in that shit and be popping that shit out, like the way he be breaking down just shit from his life, and you won't even recognize when he's starting off sometimes with the set that he's actually now going into what he's doing because you're listening to just him talking, and it's like, oh shit, and then that first thing he say for the beginning of his shit, he always bring that shit back around and close that joke at the end, man.
And that's something I've been working on. Like saying something at the beginning of my set and then bringing it back right back at the end. Yeah, I do that with
it makes the shit so much more memorable to people.
It does.
Man.
It does. I do that with I do this R. Kelly joke. I do an R. Kelly joke like at the beginning of some of my sets, and then right at the end, I do like this the FTK poem, the Fuck Kids poem, and I make a R. Kelly reference again.
Oh God!
And it makes it so
it hit.
It hits. It hits so much harder.
Bring that shit home.
Like, oh, he said the R. Kelly joke in the beginning. Yeah,
that's what's up. Now the killer to that is when you can tie it in the middle too.
No facts.
Yeah. That's kind of how when my poetry says it's not the exact same, but I try to line it up like that. So like I'm working on a erotic album right now.
I saw you post stuff about that.
And I'm finna post like this little clip of it soon, but I'm gonna talk to my guitarist first and just see what he think about it before I do it.
Okay,
but
real Jill Scottish, you know what I'm saying?
It really kind of is.
That's gonna be even more raw. I know you. That yeah. That's gonna be lit.
This is exactly what I was going to say though.
That's gonna be lit. First of all, let me ask you. So when you finish the project, how do you plan on like releasing it? It's gonna be like a YouTube thing, or?
I have no clue, Marlon. I am so new to music, you know, like in this way. And I was getting ready to put all my poems, say them all and put them on like SoundCloud or something like that, so people can start using them on Instagram and shit. And I still want to do something like that, but I've been wanting to do an album for a minute, and I've been wanting to do videos for a minute for my poetry. And so when I had met with last year, I had did a video shoot with Young Noble. You know, rest in peace to Noble. And when we did the shoot afterwards, it was a couple of us talking, and he was like, I want to see you do a poetry album. Next time we talk, you better have a poetry album.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, you ain't wrong.
It don't even gotta be, it could be like five things. Yeah, just 5. That's perfect.
So it's gonna be 5, but I have a story that I'm telling. So I sat down with the producer, and I was gonna do pull all these instrumentals on maybe like BeatStars or something like that. But then I know somebody plays the guitar, and I asked him would he play behind 2 of them, because we did a jam session together, and he was just doing some freestyling, and I was doing a poem over it. So he agreed to do it, and he's gonna do the album now. And so now I don't even need, the instrumentals. So we're gonna end up rehearsing later today. But that ended up working out.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
If you ever do any instrumentals, I know a couple producers. Well, I know my cousin, he used to rap and produce for this old St. Louis group. You ever heard of Black Pearl Mafia?
Mm-hmm.
Matt, you ever heard of Black Pearl Mafia? back in the day, yeah, he used to be in that group. He still make beats, and his instrumentals is like next
Okay.
level. Like every time I go to his house, he show me something. I'm like, you remind me of Timberland.
Y'all heard his TikTok. He said if
Yeah.
I need some beats to just let him know so he can holler at
I'm hollering at my cousin.
We gonna hold him to
Cause
this.
he got so much stuff. I'm like, bro, you could be making so much money off of this.
Yeah, he probably just love it.
He's sitting on the gold mine. He loves it. And
Yeah.
he's dope. Like he's so
when
dope.
you do the shit for the art, like I was doing tech for 3 years and now I'm like back into business and the finance industry. And I miss tech so much. Like I didn't understand how much I fell in love with that industry. It didn't feel like work to me. And I want to go back to it because the things I was doing and learning there, it was just like expanding my mind so much. I felt challenged all the time. I feel like I was always learning something. And when you go into a job where you don't feel like that, but I would find myself when I was doing coding and I was building my website, I would find myself starting like 11 in the morning. It'd be 8 p.m. before I know it. And I'm like just glued to this computer. So he probably just loved that shit.
He loves it. He'll sit there, speakers, big old screen. I'm like, all right, show me something. He'll show me like 100 beats and then let me get 2. I was like, can I at least get 10? Send me 10 of these.
Right. You need to be on that. What they be having 25 for 25 on B-Stars?
That's what I'm saying. I gotta get him more tech savvy. I think that's the issue.
Yeah,
He also,
probably is.
He also loves his babies too. It's like, dude, yeah, he'll record something. But it's like, you're not putting it out.
Yeah.
Either write it so I can rap it or sell these instrumentals.
Right. Do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. So what challenges have you faced recently?
Challenges. Okay, well, yeah. So since the last time, I'll start with the biggest negatives. We get more positive. The biggest challenge I had was losing my mom last year, last November.
Again, sorry for your loss.
I appreciate that. So that was or still is a big challenge, having to go through life without her being here, somebody else who I was able to talk to all the time, be around, and even in her last days, I was still, kind of taking care of her, going to the nursing home or taking her out to the parks and stuff like that. And yeah, it's like she's not here physically, but she's still here. I still feel her around.
The stuff they instill in you never leave. That's how they live on, is they live through us.
No, absolutely. So that, shoot, I ain't gonna talk about work, but that's a little challenging, but I ain't gonna get into all that. So
how do you overcome challenges and still become and still be able to go host and still be able to do sets and still be able to show up as Marlon Mack?
I think about, I started, this is a journey I started, and I'm putting all this energy for the end goal. I know what the end goal I have in mind.
Okay.
And even if I have a stressful day at work, or just going through it, it's like I know what my purpose is right now. And I'm doing I want to make sure I do everything to make that happen. And that's like my joy though. Like I'm enjoying doing this. So when my mom was, in her last days, I was still showing up to the 314 show.
Yeah, you was.
Yeah, I wasn't telling nobody nothing. I was
you can't
see it on my face.
No, you came and did the interview here, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
no,
I was going
reschedule.
through all of this. Yeah, I was going through all of that.
But he was still putting in work, y'all.
Putting in the work. And I just was like, "Nine, stop." And other people's like, "Chill." Like, I'm like, no. I'm like, no. Because I know, I think my mom would have been like, "Nah, you keep doing it." Yeah. You can't, there's nothing you could do about what's happening right now. So
yeah, it's out of your control.
Yeah, it's out of my control. So I got to keep, going in. And yeah, that was my, I don't know, my mental break. Even though I was working, this is my mental break from everything else. I need to be around, people that I enjoy being around, even though.
Because it's still community in what we do. Even with all the randomness and craziness that happens in the community, it's still community. It's still people that have like minds, still people that get you in a way. And they might get you, when you're in the artist community, you might be surrounded with people that get you in a way that other people in your daily life do not get you. And it makes a big difference.
Exactly. I think that's why me and Jamal connect so much. It's we get each other. Yeah. Ever since we first met, it was like, I understand you and you understand me. That's why he and our friendship been so cool ever since it was 3 years ago we met, something like that. That's what's up. And you would think we known each other for our whole lives. Sometimes we were. It'd be like
that sometimes. Yeah. When you find kindred spirits, it'd be like that. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah. Well, then what positive surprises have you had? What pleasant things have popped up that you didn't know was gonna come your way?
Oh man, pleasant things. Shoot, meeting people. I got to open up for Rodney Perry, that was
Okay.
dope. Got to meet him. He a legend. I'm
Yeah.
like, you had been in movies with Monique and all types of
Yeah.
stuff. You a legend. The even being able to host pretty much regularly with Neighbor's
Neighbors,
Place,
yeah.
like it's a dope bar and it's like it's a real bar. It's free. Sorry for the promo, but whatever. Let's see what else. Like I said, meeting people, the being able to like go to the Helium and work, and then like because I haven't been there. I don't want to say like it's a flex, but I haven't been there for an open mic in a long time. Every time I go, I'm working there.
Yeah.
So I consider it a real privilege.
Then like recognizing you and like the status of where you are right now in your comedy career, and yeah.
And just I don't know. I feel like this comedy thing is building up. It's going at a good pace. I need a little bit faster. We gonna get it there, but it's going. It's going in the right direction.
No, but you also where did I see you at? It was in Virgo season because I know because there's so many Virgos there. We always out. What was it? That venue? Me, you, KB, Tenario.
Was it Trevor?
No, it was like a private space that we all had. It was like an invite only.
Oh, the Lou Laugh Lounge.
Yeah. So like opportunities like that too.
Yeah, the Lou Laugh Lounge. I appreciate the opportunity, and it was a great setup, and that was like the most professional video footage I've ever gotten before.
Yeah,
like that's the
like
most professional.
Hey,
what's up? That's one of my old coworkers.
Yeah. If you on my live with TikTok, I can't even see that far, so I'm gonna respond to your comments, I promise, but my eyes don't work that far.
She said somebody giving you all the hearts.
I know, I was like, hold on, there's all hearts going on over there.
I hope it equals some money. I need that.
Facts. I like that shit. Me too.
That.
Yeah.
What about you? What's you do a lot of positive stuff. What's happening?
Look, I'll just be moving. Okay. So I'm rogue again. I was saying that at the beginning. I'll be rogue again tonight if you guys are in St. Louis and you coming out. And I don't do my characters back to back ever. I was rogue yesterday and the night before, and I've been requested to be her again tonight at an anime party. So I showed up with one in New York being it. I got to do it at the hometown. But yeah, so I went. What's today? Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
So Thursday. Y'all had to smoke just a little bit.
You was Wolverine Thursday? Was that Thursday?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I was Wolverine recently, but Thursday I went to New York. Got off work, jumped, went straight to the airport. I got off work at 3:30. My flight left at 4:45.
You went straight to the airport.
As soon as I got in the airport, they were boarding.
I bet.
Got on the flight and went straight to New York.
Man, I'm trying to be like you. We got more of these flights.
Got there, found my Uber, went straight to the place, changed, came out, mingled, showed my face, as road, performed, kicked it. A lot of crazy shit happened there. It was a wild night at Anime Freak Night. And then
wait, they did one in New York and St. Louis?
Yeah, she go to Detroit. She be moving.
Okay.
So I go to that. I perform there. At like 6 a.m, I got to be back at the airport because that's when they board in. So I end up going straight back to the airport because I'm like, fuck it. I don't even want to play around with it. I got to be at work in the morning. They delayed my flight by an hour. Talking about the pilot comes out and they like, oh, we're going to move your pilot to this next gate right here and let him fly that plane and we'll find y'all one. And that's what they were saying on the mic. Like, what?
Dang. So wait, you leave work, board flight, go, finish the party to try to, and then go straight back. Then you have to go to work? What?
Yeah, because we could work from home for 2 days. So I was like, well, I'll just work from home on that Friday.
Okay.
Well, I ended up falling asleep, y'all.
I would have too.
I was so jet lagged because the time difference and all of that. I would have
been jet
lagged
too. Yeah.
But I went to sleep on lunch because we had an hour, and I just didn't set the timer. I thought I set my alarm and I didn't, so I woke up like it was 2 hours instead of an hour. Yeah.
I was supposed to have went to the Anime Freak Night that was served by. I forgot I had a comedy show. I think I had a show that night.
Yeah, it was a lot happening that night.
It was that weekend. It was a lot happening.
It was.
Dang it, because I saw you and a couple other people commenting saying it was going. I was like, oh snap! This is my type of vibe. I like anime. Let me.
I was a special guest, and I was a featured performer there too.
And that was at church too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did you dress that?
I was Wolverine that time.
Yeah, okay, I was like, maybe it's Wolverine for something.
Yeah, because they had an X-Men thing. So that's why I went. I wanted to go with some a women don't usually dress as. So
That was a good costume.
thank you. I am thinking for new things for the mic as I change location. I like how I've been kind of just popping up at different locations. When I did the anniversary show, KB was on the mic. Shout out to KB.
Shout out to KB. Sorry I ain't make that one. I didn't have a chance to make that.
All good. But yeah, KB said because I had to change it at the last minute, it was supposed to be on a rooftop, and I ended up moving it to Herb Arts. And she said the fact that you can move it is such a last minute, and you always are able to go to a new location shows your connections. And I didn't even think about it like that because of the stress and pressure I was feeling at the time. But I was like, damn.
And people still come.
Right,
Like,
and that was the thing.
Not many people can do that.
And that was the thing, and people still come.
People will still come. When I tell you, not many people can be like switching locations like that, and people still come. Yeah, no. So that's a gift. People like you. So
I feel very blessed in that way.
They like your events. Yeah.
I feel very, very blessed in that way. A lot of people have told me like vets that won't go to nobody else's mic, come to this mic, and or people that are just having a hard time that day. They said, "Man, I came here because I knew it was gonna be a safe space."
And it is. I already told you. Cosplay's mic is like the only mic where I be doing like poetry and spoken word, or like I turn a rap into a spoken word. Like that's the only time I do that. And I'm starting to do it a little bit more as far as making like more funny comedy poems to do on stage.
Yeah.
But
it's a good exercise for it.
It is. It is.
It really is. I really pride myself in being able to give artists a safe space and then people receiving it that way. You know, because you could be working hard at something and people don't receive it like that. And that's when you feel like you're working for nothing, you know. But then really taking it in and being like, no, I'm coming there, you know, like, yeah, or promoting it. Like KB promotes this mic all the time, whether she show up or not, she promotes it. So that's like one person that if she come, I'll put her wherever she want to go on the list if I can. Just because I know, like, well, I know how, you know, she be saying it. If it's after 9, it's bio-freeze.
Bio-freeze time. Man, she stays saying that.
Yeah. So I make sure that, you know, like, stuff like that, I pay attention to shit like that. That shit, I take that shit to heart, you know? Yeah.
Question, what was your first ever cosplay?
Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, yeah, you said that. I saw you say, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yep. I had did Jessica Rabbit at home and people liked it a lot. And so Kazarific had invited me out to do, I think it was that new shit a minute ago. He had invited me out to feature. And when I came out, I featured as Jessica Rabbit. And from that moment on, every time I came out, I was a different cosplay character.
You got like a whole separate closet with all this
stuff? I have a room.
A room?
I have a whole room. It has masks, like all my masks in one drawer. Like I have a stand that has like all my fake swords and like all the things like that need to stand up. There's big props. I have a whole jar of paint and like fucking a closet full of shit and a rolling rack full of lingerie because I do lingerie day with the cosplay costume sometimes too. So
I be seeing on Facebook.
Yeah. So those are popular too.
I bet.
But yeah.
I know a certain comedian who makes sure he comment almost every time. I be like, this boy is funny.
Oh, we gotta talk about this on camera.
He gonna see, he's like, yeah, I'll talk about you. It's funny.
We gotta talk about this off character. I mean, look, I say off character. Off camera.
My bad.
But yeah. So I mean, you know, I really just been into this cosplay and poetry shit for a minute. I've been doing as a cosplay poet. I've been out for like 6 years now.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask that next. So you've been doing it for 6 years as the cosplay. Okay.
Yeah. I've been doing poetry since I was like 9. I used to perform in speech leagues at school and stuff like that. So you can go to like state battles and stuff like that, doing monologues and stuff. And then when I got into high school, I started being known for my poetry, just like writing in English class. They was like, "Oh, we got to post this along the hallways," and you know.
Facts. Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Oh, okay, I kind of got a gift for this." And then I get to college, and one of my homeboys, Matt Caldwell, shout out to Caldwell, he was doing this open mic. And every month, they would want me to feature. So I would come, like, no matter what I was doing, I'm coming up there to feature for this. I think it was like every third Thursday for the Collegiate 100. And they were like the younger version of the 100 Black Men.
Okay, I heard it.
Yeah, So yeah, I was doing those things for a minute. All of my friends were poets at the time I was in college. They were all doing mics like this and performing, and big arenas. They like, what are you doing? Like, come perform. And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna come support y'all. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm just gonna come and watch. I'm just gonna.
They don't make you get on stage.
Yeah, I did like a couple of times, and I would go to like writing labs and stuff like that with them because I enjoyed the community of it. But I didn't want to be in like the limelight. Like, I don't like that. I'm not like a public nice person. So I'm kind to people. I'm kind, but I'm not nice. When I think nice, I think like pushover sometimes, or like just like going with the flow, or could you hit that close for me? Because if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I didn't really want to, and then I didn't want to be in the public to where my family would be like looked at and watched for things I'm doing, or like people just keeping their eyes on them because I have kids. So I didn't want that for my kids or my mom.
I got you.
So, but I knew it was my gift though. So.
I could kind of relate to that. Poetry was like the first creative writing I did in school. And same thing, I got noticed for doing that. And then I got into rapping. And then transitioned into comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Marlon origins.
Yeah. Went from Mac Lyric to Marlon Mac.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, that happens because still, just like any job or any path a person when it takes, it gives you opportunity to explore different things adjacent to that. You know, and poetry and comedy, like even with us in St. Louis, like our open mics right next door to each other. Yeah. You know, so we always run into each other, always on shows with each other. So it makes sense.
It'd be so funny. I show up to somewhere to like do work. I'm like, oh, my friends are here. All right, everybody here. I didn't know y'all was gonna be here, but
like shit, like I know all of them.
We like it's about to be a cook show.
Yeah, so yeah, that's definitely a vibe when you can pull up and know. So what do you have coming up next?
All right. Well, by the time this come out, the days will be it'll be like a week later. But tonight I'm hosting a comedy show. It's gonna be headlined by Tommy Dangerfield. Like I said, I'm hosting it. JB Buchanan will be a feature. Okay. And we got Black Charles is gonna be a feature too. Okay. So all of them are hilarious. Okay. So it's gonna be a great show. Because this one happened to be all men. I'm doing a show in December, the day after Christmas, with all women. Clocky. I'm still hosting it, but it's gonna be an all female lineup. Yeah. They're hilarious. They're super funny. So that'll be the day after Christmas. It's free comedy show. The only free comedy show in St. Louis with actual comedians. Yeah. The people who work at the Helium and KJ's, who get spots at Funny Bone, like, y'all not gonna get it for free nowhere else. Yeah. It's free here. Yeah. So,
if Marlon Mack is a part of it, I support it. Pull up. Yeah. Well, do you have any advice for anybody trying to follow in your footsteps?
I'll be asking the people I meet these same things, and they all tell me the same thing. They be like, keep trying and do it. But no, if you feel like you got a passion for it, do it. Don't follow. Everybody has their own path. Like, this is something I gotta remind myself. Everybody has their own path. If you feel like you see somebody in the same field as you, who's probably at the same level as you, and they're like, man, why this person getting all this and meeting these people? It's like, everybody has their own path. Because I was stuck in that for a moment, and I was be like, that's their path. Yeah. I'm gonna go end up meeting some people too, and then I end up doing it. Yeah. So yeah, stay on your own path. If you got passion for it, do it. Don't let nobody stop you. This sounds like very generic when I'm saying I apologize. But
no, it's your fucking truth.
Right.
It's his fucking truth.
It's the truth. But yeah, that's it. And do it. Like, don't be afraid to do it. Dive into it. You know how many jokes I done not say it because I'm like, I'm not ready to say this joke yet. No, dive into it. Yeah. And give it 100%. I don't have to. Yeah. If it's like, I don't do a whole lot of raunchy comedy, but if I come with a raunchy joke, I'm like, I think it's funny. So now I gotta lean into it, because people over these last few years have been seeing different sides of my comedy. Yeah, like it's not always about.
I have seen you grow in everything you're doing, actually, not just in your comedy. So yeah,
they're like, I ain't know Mac had jokes like that. Yeah, I got jokes like that.
Yeah, or poems like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Clock that shit, y'all. I was like,
what a poem. Yeah, I definitely bust out the spoke. Yeah. Thank you for giving me the space to do that. I was like, because I still got a passion for that. Yeah. So I was like, let me try this over here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So one thing you just said, though, I want to speak to is, like you said, if you want to do something, do it or whatever. try it. And if you do want to do comedy and stuff like that, just go to one of the spaces that host open mics so you can try it that way first. Get to know some of these vets that are in the in the comedy game or poetry, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about gang.
Comedy gang.
You know, whatever. But yeah, get to know some of these vets and talk to them. Find out what the order is of a comedian's jokes. You know, make sure you understand sentence structure. You know,
That
just
part.
basic things first. And if you don't, it's okay, but you got to be willing to actually ask somebody for help so you can accomplish these things. You can't feel like, oh well, I'm funny, but I can't ask somebody what this word is, or you know, it still got to be a level of humbleness that comes along with everything that you're doing.
No, facts.
So yeah,
and I do my best to stay as humble as possible. I'm always willing to learn from the people around me. Like I learned from you when you up there doing your spoken word. I'm like, okay, all right, I see how she did that.
Yeah,
all right, you know how you, especially with how you interact with people and things like, oh, okay,
yeah,
these things I can add to me just hosting. You know, stuff.
Yeah.
So I try to learn from or take something from everybody who I think has something I can take.
Something valuable.
Yeah, something valuable that I could use.
Yeah,
things like that. Did I last time I observed was I filming Hustle City or was it done already? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, I'm in a movie called Hustle City on Amazon Prime and Tubi. Go check that out. It's one of those St. Louis gangster dramas. I'm the comedic relief. Probably one of the most memorable scenes in that movie, in my opinion. That was a great experience watching it on the big screen. We had a premiere last year, I believe. And one of the dopest things that ever happened to me in my life. So watching myself on the screen and then afterwards, people quoting your lines.
Okay.
And I only had like 2 takes. But people quoting my lines or like seeing me like, oh, you said, yeah. I was like, dang.
So I was going to ask you about that earlier. Okay, so before we end, I'm going to ask you this, and we're going to do a little icebreaker thing too. But I was going to ask you about that because when I walk out the door lately and people be like looking at me, okay, so y'all know I'm from the hood. Okay, let's be clear.
Hey, me too, College and Carter.
Look, when people just be looking at me, sometimes I be like,
right, what you
like, the fuck, do I know you? And they'd be like, I think I saw you perform somewhere. And I'm like, go right into business mode. Like, hey, I'm the cosplay poet. Like, oh yeah, I'm like, then it shocks me. It's like still a shock factor for me that people know who I am sometimes when I'm out and about. And then now people recognize me when I'm not in character. So some people still don't, but that is wild to me. So how does that make you feel?
I feel the same way. It's wild. And I have those same, like, when you from the hood, what you looking at?
Right.
You be hoping they don't mistake you for somebody else.
Right.
But yeah, it's dope. It make you feel good. Almost make you feel like a celebrity for real.
Yeah.
Like, you be like, okay.
Like, what's happening here?
Like, what you didn't you do comedy at the last show? Like,
yeah,
that was me.
Right.
That was me. Was you gonna? I saw you on Hustle City. Yeah, that was. That's dope.
Yeah.
And then the best part, because it is a flex when you with people, like my friends from Chicago come in town, we like go to the venue and then people like start recognizing me. Like,
that's what's up.
I'm that. I'm him. I'm him. I am him. Yes, flex. Yeah, they know me. But you want a free drink? Give all their drinks on me. Yeah. Thank you, bar owner. All y'all drinks is on. Yeah, because I'm here and they know me. I take advantage. I love it.
Flat out, I feel that.
It's a very special feeling that not everybody gets.
Yeah.
Even at the level that we're at, we're blessed to have that.
Yeah, but it is real humbling too, though, because it's people that like I'll stop and be like, "Hey, cosplay, I'm really a fan of your work." It's like, oh shit, like that shit touches me for real on a real level because this stuff that I write comes from my real experiences. So to have people recognize that, to have people honor that, to have people celebrate me as a person, like that shit feels good.
It does. I would say 3. Well, I don't even count it, but some things as a comedian that I really find humbling or really appreciate is like afterwards when like audience members come up to you and say, "Man, we wish you was up there longer." They enjoy you so much, they want you up there longer. They want to buy your merch. I had one person. This was so dope to me. Somebody was getting my Instagram, And I was like, after I gave them my Instagram, I said, I'll follow you back. He said, you don't need to follow me back.
Mhm.
Basically, like I'm following you.
Right.
You don't need to follow me back. You the entertainment. I don't
Right.
follow you. And I was
That's
like,
what
dang.
you got going on, right?
Right. I was like, okay, I'm still following you back, but I was like, that's
Yeah.
dope, because like I don't expect, if I'm a big fan of they're gonna say, I don't know, anybody on who am I entertained by on Instagram? Godfrey, the comedian. Godfrey.
Okay.
I don't expect him to follow me. I don't expect him to follow me. I'm following you
Yeah.
because I enjoy what he does. And
Yeah.
for somebody to be like, I'm following you because I enjoy what you do outside
Yeah.
of comedy, and that's like your skits and stuff, and I don't expect to follow back. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
Something else that I really enjoyed is like, if I'm at a open mic and say the one of the comedians ain't doing too great, and then like the host will walk up to me, like, I'm gonna put you up next because I know you can get it back.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, you know, but it's still pressure. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but still the confidence that they have.
Yeah, the confidence,
the
confidence that you have in me. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, that's humble. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
that's a good feeling.
I'll go up next.
Yeah,
I got you.
I got you.
Then now I gotta make sure I got you.
Yeah.
And then kill it. But yeah, it's a humbling experience. It's a great experience. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel appreciated by your peers and things like
Yeah.
that. And when you feel like other people can kind of see your futures, like I know you, or I want to help get you there in
Yeah.
some type of way.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah.
like I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that definitely, most definitely. So, okay, let's get to our moment of two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie, not two lies and a truth.
Right. Two truths and a lie. So tell us, what are your two truths and a lie?
Two truths and a lie. All right, yeah. The first one is I've hosted street fights, organized street fights on Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay.
The next one is I've won $300 in the street race in real life. $300 in the street race in real life.
Okay.
And the next one is I've opened up or performed with about 4 Wild and Out cast members.
I'm gonna say the real life $300 one is the lie.
The street race?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Okay, the one on Grand Theft Auto, I fully believe.
Yeah.
And I know you've done the Wild 'N Out thing, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the organized street fights on Grand Theft Auto.
That is so
freaking
crazy.
hilarious.
I'm sure.
I got screenshots on my PlayStation
I
of
wanna
what's
see
this.
that.
I'll send it to you when I get the
Please.
chance. It'll be funny because like we'll pull up at the top of a parking lot structure in the game or something. Literally circle the cars, and I'll be like, all right, you and you.
My friend, this is a skit. This is a skit.
Is it a skit? Oh, you right.
This is a skit.
I could put that. You right.
Yes.
What's
Write that
yours?
down. Oh, okay. I didn't even think about mine. I was so busy thinking about the whole interview.
You get it.
Okay, two truths and a lie. Let's
Mhm.
see. I don't eat lasagna. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat. I was gonna say tequila.
Oh.
I don't eat ass. Yeah. We can go.
Oh, we going with that?
Yeah.
Don't eat lasagna. Don't eat shrimp. Don't eat. And this is two truths. And I think the
Oh
truth is.
wait. Okay, yeah, I did it right. Go ahead. No, what's the lie?
What's the lie? Shrimp, lasagna.
Oh wait.
I want to say it. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. I think I did it wrong. Hold on. Let's do
Damn.
it again.
She's like,
Let's
all
do
of
this
those are
again.
true.
No, not all of them wasn't true. No. Wait. I think I did it wrong. Hold on. Two truths and a lie.
Mm-hmm.
What's the two truths? Okay, I don't eat.
You can't tell me the truth out loud. All right, mix it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I should probably do eat again. Okay, let's see. Okay. I have performed at Legacy. I have performed at Cellar. I have performed at Healing.
The lie is you performed at Helium.
Why you say it like that? Poet said performed at Helium.
Oh, because I know it's a comedy space, I'm going to assume that's Poe has out before the alien.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you perform, I would have seen that. Like a picture. You performed at Helium?
No, I didn't.
I was like, I'm like, what? You performed on Helium? I would have remembered that. Like, I would have
You
seen
gotta
that.
keep it going just a little bit.
Yeah, I was like,
No, I didn't. I couldn't think of nothing else because I was trying to do the food one, but I messed it up because I don't eat shrimp. Right. I mean, I don't eat ass either though. So let's be clear about that. If anybody wanted to know, I don't eat ass.
When it came to the food, I was probably about to pick the shrimp. I'm like, lasagna. I'm like, you look like you might eat some lasagna.
I fuck some lasagna.
You probably make your own lasagna too.
Yeah. That's where I get some lasagna. But yeah. Okay, well, it's always a pleasure sitting down, chopping it up with you. What they be saying, chatting. I say I'm gonna stop saying talk. I'm gonna start saying chat. I don't know. I like the way it sounds.
Talking it up, chatting it up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna chat with you later or some shit like that. You make me want to do an accent, but I probably ain't good at the accent. Whatever.
Until we chat again.
Right, until we chat again type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's always good chatting with you.
No, I'm saying.
That took me now.
Please feel free to invite me back. I like to come to do this.
Oh. Yeah. We're gonna have like Some Things Must Be Heard, Hall of Famers and shit.
Ooh.
Right?
A reunion?
Right. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
It might not work. But most definitely you guys make sure you tap in with Marlon. Did you give your social? Follow them?
Yeah, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at MacLyric, MacLyric. I kept that because it's just short and simple. Or you can just search comedian Marlon Mack on either one and it'll pop up. And yeah, that's me.
Yeah. This has been Some Things Must Be Heard. We out.
Be out.